Hello YouTube, and welcome to my overview of the Tuniq Tower 120 LED. So what we're looking at here is the Tuniq Tower. This is the heatsink itself. This heatsink features 3 6mm heat pipes. It's a fairly big heatsink. This heatsink now is about 6 years old, and I think it's a very good heatsink overall. Only problem with this heatsink is that it does not support all the latest sockets. More importantly, it does not support Intel LGA 1155 or 2011. So what I've had to do is I modified a bracket for this heatsink to actually work on a LGA 1155. And what I've used is the backplate from a Corsair A50 CPU cooler. So this is basically the hardware that you would get with the Corsair A50. Now, while the A50 is not particularly a good cooler, I'm glad I was able to reuse this mount. So I'm just going to show you quickly what I've done to modify the mount. So first thing I've had to do was create a little bracket here. Now this bracket puts a little height on the base. Just move that. And then next thing, the retention plate goes on top there. Now that's going to sit on top of your motherboard. You can just get that to line up. Something like that. Now you can see that there's a little bit of play in there, so you got to be careful and basically make sure that the heatsink is centered over the CPU itself. I've also had to basically create these little washers here. Now you could probably just go to the store and buy some, but this allowed me to put proper tension on the bracket when installed on the motherboard. I'll bring you a video of this installed on my my home server, and a little bit about the specs on my server. And there you go, the Tuniq Tower. Now this one also had the LED fan. There it is right here. Tuniq Tower, Tuniq LED fan, 7-blade fan with the fan controller, variable speed fan controller right here. Long cumbersome wire, not the greatest idea in the world, but it did its job for 2007 and it's still going strong. Thank you for watching my video, and hope to bring you more soon. Hey guys, I just wanted to bring you a size comparison between the Tuniq Tower and the Thermaltake Big Typhoon. These are both very old CPU coolers, but are still very good CPU coolers in my opinion. The Tuniq Tower is a beast. This is one of the original tower coolers ever designed for a CPU, and it's fairly big overall. The Thermaltake Big Typhoon is also a very good CPU cooler. It's very heavy, features 6 heat pipes, 3 on either side. These are actual individual heat sinks themselves. So you can see that there's a bit of a gap. 120mm fan gets mounted on top and blows down towards the CPU socket and the motherboard. So thanks for checking out this quick video on the size comparison difference between the Thermaltake Big Typhoon and the Sunbeam Tuniq Tower.